All right, I'm going to be fixing this Arma Kraton here today. Got a few things wrong with it, and on Saturday there's going to be a Bash Fest out in Fitchburg, Massachusetts. Never been there before. This is the RC Excitement Bash Day, I guess. Should be fun. A bunch of people are going from the Falcon Boys. Built by Rob will be there, and Mikey's RC Fun, and a bunch of other people. And they're supposed to have, I think, a backflip competition and some other stuff. So it should be fun. We'll see how it goes, but I need to get some trucks running first in order to make that even possible. So that's what I plan to do tonight. And if you are interested, stop on by and chat with me while I fix this Arma Kraton. Oh, what's up? Just bashing. Nice. That's a good first comment right there. What's up, man? I'm trying to take after you here and do a little live stream. This is the first time I'm doing it from an angle here. Usually I just have tried the head mount cam, but this is kind of cool to do it this way too. I'm doing good. How are you doing? I'm fixing this version 3 Arma Kraton. Well, it was originally a version 3. Now it's not, but it's like totally built up. But if you saw my video where I did this huge, massive jump and crashed it, that's what I broke multiple parts on this. I've already fixed most of it, but now what's left is 2 bent drive shafts on the side here, a CVD in the rear side one, and then this shock little plastic mount cracked, so I gotta just put one of those on. I think that's it, but we'll see if there's any more. But I'm doing a Bash Fest thing on Saturday actually. And I've never been there before, but I think I'm going to take this truck and see how it goes. Hell yeah, smash that like button. Thank you. You're probably the only one in here, man, but hopefully one day I'll get the crowds you're gathering with your live streams. Those are pretty awesome. We're definitely going to have to do that collab here soon. I'm actually really excited about that. Maybe we can connect before that and kind of chat about it if you want. Just hear what you're thinking and talk about it. Dude, that's going to be so cool. These things are, it's weird. It doesn't look bent to me, but when I run the car, I can tell it's wonky. But when I look at it here, it does not look bent. So I guess it's very, very subtle. Let me see. Let me turn it. I guess you can maybe kind of see it. I need to find a way to bend these back though. I've got a collection of bent drive shafts. Oh, dogs are going crazy. Hold on a second, let me shut the door. Oh, what's up, UXNC? Nice to have you join, man. Nice. That's awesome. Good to see you. Heat him to bend. Oh, that's true. I need a vice clamp. I need a, yeah, a vice clamp or, what's the other thing? Yeah, I guess that's a vice clamp, but I definitely need one of those. I do not have one. Let me move this over here. Okay, I do have a blowtorch. I guess I could, yeah, just put it in a vise, and I need to get a vise. That would definitely come in handy. There's been you could bend back a chassis with that too, so that's probably, maybe that should be my next purchase. Let's see. I love these blowtorch. I do have a blowtorch actually, but I love these. I guess they're butane. Is it butane? Yeah, butane. Little butane torch. They're so nice. Love it for getting off Loctite and stuff. So easy. Seven in the chat. All right. Thank you, Just Bashing It. Hell yeah. Smash the like button. I appreciate that. This is different for me, this live stream. It's definitely a unique animal. A lot of stuff that I didn't realize goes into it, you know. Today's the first time trying a different camera angle like this. I noticed with the head-mounted one, when you're live streaming, like last time I was trying to find a part, and I'm like, sorry guys, you're gonna have to come with me here while I search through my toolbox. So at least with this, you're not gonna have to look at all my messy tools. But I guess you figure that out as you go. Just Bashing It RC, if you haven't checked out his channel, that guy is the live stream king. He does some awesome live streams every Wednesday, and he's also got a really cool channel. So if you haven't subscribed to him, please do that. This guy is really good. He does a lot of the same kind of videos that I do. 8th scale, 10th scale, a lot of cool bashing. And he's got a pretty cool yard. I'm jealous of your yard, man. You got some cool spaces to bash around. I wish I had that in my backyard. You liked, oh, this came, okay, good to know, good to know. Thank you. Yeah, at least you can see me. It's a little different. Of course, man, hell yeah. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I've been just did a cool review on the Team Corrali Asuga. That if you haven't seen that yet, check it out. It's in 2 parts. I just put out the second part the other day or yesterday, And yeah, it was fun. Harold let me borrow it. I felt a little bad because I didn't drive it too well, but you'll see that in the second video. A little abusive on it, but it survived, which is amazing. That thing is tough as nails, so that was kind of the cool part. It shows its durability. I need to figure out what to review next, I guess. Alright, that one's good. So one drive shaft fixed. On to the next one. Let's see. This is a pretty cool truck. Got the Hobbywing system in here. It's got a lot of mods on this truck. M2C chassis, Trio bulkheads, hot racing, a whole bunch of stuff. Shock towers, shock braces, chassis braces, hot racing hubs on all four. This is a more built-up truck of mine. I'm gonna take this to a bash fest tomorrow. I keep saying tomorrow, on Saturday, and I'll take a couple other ones. Probably this guy here. This is one of my new favorites, and they have they have some sort of freestyle competition going on, so we shall see how that goes. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, definitely give me a message. We gotta connect soon. Appreciate that. Heating the axle can make it easier to bend. However, it will become brittle. Oh, where the heat was applied. Try to bend it straight in a vise first. If that fails, use some heat. Oh, RC Graveyard. I didn't even read the name. What's up, man? Thank you. RC Graveyard in the house. That guy's cool. Yeah, that's a good point. You bend, and of course with anything, you bend it too many times and you're going to start getting more and more brittle. You bend it back too many times. But I just noticed another broken part here. Lovely. But yeah, good point. I don't have a vise. That's what I was telling him earlier. I need to get one of those. But that would be a good place to start, I guess. Just try it without the heat. Hey, I was wondering, why do you own 3 Creightons? Can't you just chuck on all the upgrades into one and make it bulletproof and make the other 2? Well, hey, that's a really good question. Well, they all have their own kind of history and stories, but this one's the very first one I got, and a long time ago. This was the version 3, and that's kind of where I cut my teeth on 8-scale RCs. And that one I just started building up as I broke it. Then I wanted an EXB, but I got a roller. I actually had 4 Creightons at one time. Yeah, at one time. I've also had a version 5 too, but I had the EXB roller, so I put in my own stuff into that. And then the next EXB came out, so I wanted to try that one. I don't know, and then the V6 here, I liked just sort of the new parts on it. There's really not a good answer other than I liked all the different aspects of the newer ones. And plus, I really like Creightons so much that I don't want to have just one. Because the thing is, even though this thing is so built up, it breaks. And the other ones that are not built up, they break. And everything in between. So when I go bashing, I like to have multiple trucks of similar, fashions so that I can keep bashing even though I break. So that's probably the main reason. But also, like, different trucks, I don't know if everyone's like this, but for me, I'll get really good at one style truck, and then when I switch, it takes me a while to get back into, to learning how that truck handles. So switching from a Creightton to, say, a Notorious, I'm gonna drive pretty badly for the first couple jumps on that until I kind of remember how that one handles compared to the Kraton. So having multiple Kratons is also good in that way. Does that answer your question? Oh, Rocky Mountain Bashers, what's up, dude? Thanks for joining. All right, where's my... Just fixing some broken parts. Yeah, it was a good question. This one should be bulletproof, but it still breaks. So, I don't know. I don't think any RC is really bulletproof because the power to rate ratio on these things is insane. So, you know, here's a good question. Anyone ever wonder what the power, like, the, you know, how the power to rate ratio on these things is nuts. If you were to have a 1-to-1 scale, you know, Kraton, how much power would that thing have and how fast would it go? Like, that would be insane. If this can go 65 miles an hour or whatever, imagine, you know, how much power that would have and how fast that would be if it were full size and able to, I mean, it would go, I don't even, like, it doesn't even make sense. So this is 8 scale, what, 65 times 8? I don't know if that's how that would work out, but it's insane compared to a real car. Oh, you gotta go to bed. Oh, bummer. Well, sorry, man. Working is definitely overrated. I agree. I have Fridays off, so that's when I do all my filming and bashing usually. And so I work 4/10s. That's why. So that's sorry you got to go, but I hear you, man. You got to get that sleep. So thanks for joining, though. I much appreciate it, and I will see you next time, man. Literally going to St. George, Utah to rip RCs all weekend. Oh, nice. What? This heart, there's a heart in the way of my screen that blocks the bottom comment, so I'm like trying to see what you're writing. Dude, that sounds so fun. Going on a RC vacation. I would love to do that. That sounds amazing. Good for you, man. You gonna take some video? You gotta put out a video of that. St. George, Utah. Yep, unfortunately. Oh, okay. No worries. Oh, thanks for joining, man. Also change my profile name again. Okay. I was gonna say, what the hell? So your UXNC is the same as UNX? Or what? Who are we looking at here? I also gotta go. Help me out here. Which one are you? Yeah, I don't know if you meant to write that, but anyone who wants to find me, I got a Facebook and a Instagram account also. And I got stuff listed in my description on my YouTube channel. UNXC and UNX are the same. I just changed my name. Oh, okay. I was like, Good to see you. Wait, that's a new person. All right, that's good, man. That makes more sense. No, that works. All right, man. Thanks. Take it easy. Thanks for joining. This thing also does not show me who's in the chat, how many people are in. 5 people. All right, cool. So if anyone's just joining, I'm just fixing this Kraton here, getting it ready for a bashing event on Saturday. I'll be sure to take some video for that. And I don't know if I'm going to do a live or just probably make a video out of it. But it's kind of a drive. It's about an hour and a half away. And I think it's a little on the small side, but we'll see. It should be a good time. As long as it doesn't rain too much. That's the only problem. It's supposed to possibly rain. And that is never fun. Alright, so this is the other bent one. Oh. Ah. Hey, what's up? I'm not gonna try to pronounce that. Monterey, California, nice. I'm from California myself originally. Thanks for joining, man. Hey, what's up, Justin? No, this is a 8 scale Arrma Kraton. Oh, Max 8, sorry. Yeah, Max 8. This is a Max 6 right here. Max 6 and 1650 kV motor. Yep, it's a good powerhouse. Like that. Nope. I'm just fixing up the Kraton here. Fixing a bunch of broken parts on a huge send that I did recently. And check that out on one of my latest videos. Probably the biggest jump I've ever done. And kind of destroyed this thing. No, I didn't destroy it, but I broke several parts. And this is kind of the last of the fixing here. I got just a couple more fixes, and then it should be good to go. It can run 8S, yeah. Although I don't usually do that, but it is kind of fun every once in a while. I wanted to overpower it just to have that option. Max 8 would be cool too though, but I wanted to go this route. What do you guys run? Do you have G and Justa? Do you guys have 8 scale, or you have Creightons, or what do you guys like to drive? Just charging up some GoPro batteries here. There we go. Pinion. What do I have on this? I always forget. I think it's a 20 tooth. Could be wrong on that though. Might be 21. It doesn't get hot. I don't even have a fan on the motor either. But that's to say I haven't been running it in summertime yet. So yeah, I think I may have gotten it in the fall last year. So out here, when it gets nice and hot and muggy, I'll be able to see a little better. But so far, this thing's running good. Oh, nice. You got your first Arrma. Crayton version 6. Nice. That truck is amazing, I gotta say. It is no joke. And I've had my share of Craytons. I've had a lot of them. And I have a lot of them. And yet still, that thing, I kind of like going to that one. It's a tie between that and my EXB. And something about it just handles really well. Plus, I always like running these big, what's they called, magma tires on there. That doesn't hurt either. Those things are fun. But congrats on the Arrma purchase. You're gonna love it, man. Once I went Crayton, I never went back. Arrma 7th scale and a Team Corrales Kagama. Nice. I have both. Do you, if you mean the 7th scale Mojave, or what other 7th scale? What? I don't know if that's the only 7th scale they make or what. But the Kagama I have too. That thing's awesome. It's got an EXB. Nice. Oh, you have a lot of similar ones to me. EXB Crayton, Kagama, TLR Typhon. Yep, got that down here. You can see that. Well, now I know why you're subscribed to the channel. You can relate. Just, I don't know how you say your name. Tyranitar. Just a Tyranitar. I'm coming from... Oh, Traxxas. Okay. Yeah. That's hilarious. I only had one Traxxas. It was the Rustler. It wasn't bad, but something about the too much plastic. I've never been a fan. I'm kind of an Arrma fanboy these days. Big Rock and Fire. Oh, Fire Team. That's the other 7th scale. Yep. That's a good one. Is that what you were talking about, Sean? All right, cool. I appreciate it. Yeah, I love you guys watching the videos, commenting. Please comment on them. As you'll notice, I do respond to comments. You know, it's not like that big of a channel where don't have the time for it, or or even just like too cool to respond. Maybe one day I'll get so big that I don't have the time to respond. But for these days, I can respond to every comment I can do, and I appreciate it because that's how YouTube actually like promotes the channel. That and watch hours and things like that. But you know, if it's a video no one watches or no one comments on, YouTube will have a really quick way to shut that down, and it will not get any views. So it's really interesting how that works with the algorithm. So I very much appreciate people that subscribe, comment, and that's why you hear all those YouTube people saying, hey, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. It's not just because they're, you know, wanting, I don't know, praise or something. It's because YouTube will either like sort of silence or promote your channel based on what people do. So thank you. That's my soapbox little thing. All right, so I got those in. Now I got to put the grub screws in with Loctite. So if anyone missed it earlier, I was saying that on Saturday there's a RC Bash Fest thing that is in a place that I've never been before. It's called RC Excitement in Fitchburg, Massachusetts. So it's a good drive for me, but I'm excited to go. A bunch of other RCers that I drive with are going from the Falcon Boys crew, built by Rob, Mikey's RC Fun, and a couple other YouTube channels are probably going to be there. Let's see what else. They're going to have some sort of jump competition and other stuff there. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do a live stream, or I'll probably more likely make a video afterwards on it. But definitely check that out. It should be fun. And that's part of the reason why I'm doing this fix right here, is to be able to get this thing up and running so I can jump it. And I don't know if I'll use this for the competition or one of those or the EXB, but at least I'll have more options. Or if I break, then I'll have more trucks to replace it with. It's always fun. Gotta have backups. That is one thing I learned very early. If you're going to go to all the trouble to drive out, pack everything up, charge batteries, do all that, you should have multiple trucks with you, because there's nothing worse than getting all that set up, going out there and breaking within the first 5 minutes, and you know, you're done. So I learned that early. One reason to bring multiple trucks. Thanks, man. Yeah, check it out. It should be cool. I missed the last Bash Fest at RC Madness because what was going on? Oh, I was out of town. They had one, but I've been to all the other ones. Those are the really cool ones. So the next time they have one at RC Madness, you got to check that one out. I usually make cool videos out of those, but those are, we'll see how this one goes, but I'm not sure it's going to be as cool, but it could be cool. 417, what's up, man? Thanks for joining. Oh, Built by Rob, there he is. I was just talking about you, telling him that they should check out the Bash Fest on Saturday. Built by Rob. If you haven't seen his channel, you gotta check it out. That guy knows what's up. Trying to get this thing running for Saturday. think I got both drive shafts going good now. Fitchburg, yeah. Rob, I'll remember to bring you a beer then, because I owe you one. Because Rob hit 10,000 subscribers. Now it's probably past that, but that's a big accomplishment. So he deserves a nice, really good IPA. So I'm going to bring that. Let's see, where are we at with this? Oh yeah, looking forward to those t-shirts too. Thank you. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I can't wait, man. They're short sleeve, right? 'Cause I think they are. So this is a little trick, guys. If you have trouble getting the plastic rod end onto a shock like this, which I always do, it's very hard to thread it on. Then you can, if you have a drill like this, you can just kind of put it in like you would a drill bit, and then you just kind of screw it on like that, and it saves you a ton of work. And then you got to use the shock pliers too. I forgot. You think Arrma's gonna do their whole line in the next year? Like redo it? Oh, that would be nice. Well, they just redid the Creighton, so I don't think they're gonna do that, but I suppose they could. But what's more likely is I'm hoping they're gonna redo the Mojave, because that thing's a dinosaur at this point. I think it's on version 2, but it's been out for a really long time. I'd love to get a new Mojave, but yeah, we'll see. See what they do. Actually, I might. I had the wrong one. Oh, short sleeve, nice. Good. This is a good season for that. Took that off there. Well, I have Trio bulkheads on this, so those are nice. I like I have Vitavon on one of them, and then I like those EXB red ones. So, I mean, I don't know. I haven't had a problem with any of them. The only issue I've had with the Arrma, the EXB red ones, is this sway bar attachment part. I don't know if you can see that, but it's not on this. But here, let me show you actually. So if you can see, the sway bar attachment metal piece here snapped the bolt off completely right there, and that was unfortunate. But the nice part is I can't, this thing's delayed, so I can't really tell what you guys can see, but the nice part is that it's so strong with the aluminum that you actually only need one bolt to hold it, and that way it doesn't really matter actually that it broke. So that's the only. So long story short, that's the only bulkhead, aluminum bulkhead I've had that has failed. I like the Trio though because they're very cost effective. They're the cheapest ones I can find that are quality. And there may be others out there, but some of the other ones are very expensive, including those ones I just showed you. If you try to buy those through like M2C or even through Jenny's RC, they're very expensive, I think. So, but they're all good. They're all quality, so I can't really complain about any of them. I just think these ones are like reasonably priced. What about you? What am I doing? See that? Boom, right on there. That saves so much time. I can't tell you how many times I've tried to sit here and thread it. It just, especially brand new ones, they just don't want to thread on for some reason. I don't know if anyone else has interesting, new tips or tricks on how to do that, but for me, that is the easiest way. Vidavon, nice, all right. I've never tried Adu. Kind of new to the hobby, all right. Beautiful. Well, this is a good channel then. I got a ton of videos for newcomers. If you check out my playlist, if you haven't already, check out the playlist on my channel for it's called like, what is it called? Pro tips and education. You can find a bunch of videos that I've made for newcomers, beginners, and even like kind of intermediate people of like jumping techniques, tools to get, all sorts of stuff. So definitely check that out if you, maybe you already have, but just a plug for that. I love helping people that are new to it though. That's like my favorite thing. Because I want to like make videos, that's the only thing I want to make, but I love making videos for people that I would have liked to see when I was trying to get into it, because there's so much mystery going on with it. You know, there's so much that you have to like, there's a lot of trial and error when you first get into the hobby. Oh, cool, nice. Well, good to hear then. Thank you for watching. I run 99% M2C and the other 1%. Wow. Well, Rocky Mountain is running quality crap here. Oops, what am I doing? I forgot to put the spring on. See, talking and wrenching has its downsides. Look at what I just did here. Put a shock on with no springs. Yeah, those are... M2C doesn't make bulkheads though, do they? I was surprised by that. I bet eventually they will, but unless I'm wrong, I cannot find that they make those. They sell the ones I showed you earlier, those Arma red anodized ones. But as far as I know, they do not make their own bulkheads. But they make some awesome other parts. This has got an M2C chassis on it. But, oh, actually, I made a bulkhead video too. I don't know if you saw that, Cecil, but it's all about, like, why would you upgrade to an aluminum bulkhead? Oh no, this is the one that... This is what I hate. Arrma makes different rod ends and different shock ends for different trucks. I mean, for different versions, and none of them fit each other. So I've got all these different kinds. I gotta find the one that fits this. This one. Their own bash, like their own truck. That would be crazy. Alright, that one fits. See, look at these differences. These are all different versions because I have so many different kinds of Creightons that they're just subtly different. I kind of wish they didn't do that, but maybe they're improving things. I don't know. Just T, have you tried Addu, or has anyone? And how do you like them? There we go. Boom. The only thing about this camera angle is you guys really can't see what I'm working on, I noticed. I wonder if there's a better way. Well, it's pretty much fixed now. So this is the first time I'm trying it without mounting the camera to my head on a live stream. So this is like an experiment. Each time I'm going to try maybe something different or just play around with to see what works best. But this one's cool, but the downside is you kind of have to be working on something that you can see, otherwise you're just gonna be guessing on what I'm working on. Let's see. What else is broken on this thing? This is really the overhaul of this truck since it took a really hard hit off of a massive jump on one of my last videos. the biggest jump I've probably ever done. And as a result, I broke quite a few parts. So, but I've fixed, I think, 90% of them at this point. And should be good to go for the next launch session. Maybe next time I run this thing, not at the Bash Fest this weekend because it's a smaller place, but the next time I run it at a bigger place like RC Madness, I should put on 8S because this can handle 8S. So maybe I should put it on 8S and try that jump. Oh my God, try that jump that I did on 8S. This thing would probably go past the tree. I should try that. I'll destroy it, but what? Because I had this elevated position. You got to watch the video. It doesn't even do it justice on the video. I mean, in person, this thing was like insane. I don't even know how many feet that was. I should measure it. I think over 100. Probably like well over. But elevated big mound I was sitting on so I could see everything, and I hit the jump going the opposite way and flew. And that was on 6S. Imagine this thing on 8S flying off of that. There was a tree that I like tumbled to. I would imagine I would go either to or past that tree. But then I would probably break the truck like immediately. So do I want to do that? This is the problem I always run into. And I end up doing it, and then I break the truck. All right. Now this part might be a little broken. Is it? No, not bad. So now what I should do is just go through and tighten everything up. By the way, if anyone has any ideas of videos that you would like to see me do, whether it be like educational or reviews, comparisons, especially of trucks I already have, that's even easier. But or just like something you would like, you think would be a really interesting video. Let me know, like say it in the comments or wherever wherever you want to post it. Tell me here even. And I listen to you guys. Like I want to be attentive to what you all say because you help me. You're the ones who want to watch it, so I want to make things that you want to watch. So let me know if you guys, any of you all think of anything like that that you would just like, you think would be a cool video. And I'm all ears. I'm kind of always thinking of, I have a running list of ideas of videos I want to make. Time is a limiting factor, of course, but I'm all ears if anyone has ideas. So just want to put that out there. Just going through and tightening all the bolts that loosened up, probably. it's super loose. Good to do. You don't ever realize how loose things are until you go through and check them. Especially after a bash, things just loosen right up. All right, I think this thing's good to go. I'm gonna sign off. And for everyone who joined or watched, thank you for watching. This was super fun, and hope to do this again next time. Peace out.